Welcome to the channel Physics Made Easy. After long gap, class 12 viewers, today we are going to discuss physics sample paper of 2021 examination of the new pattern. I will give the general instructions, what are the changes as compared to the previous years, then we will discuss section wise the whole paper. So, be ready, take pen and paper. Look, what are the general instructions? This paper is of CBSE board. After that, then I will discuss ISC paper also. So, what are the general instructions? There are total number of 33 questions which are divided in 5 sections. Section wise description I have shown here. In the section A, very short answer 10 questions and 4 questions they are based on the statements. One statement called assertion, second statement called reasoning. In the assertion reasoning question, there are 2 statements. Out of the 4 options given, you have to select the one that best describes the 2 statements. So, here 4 questions, these and 10, total 14 questions, 1 mark each, so total marks 14. Similarly, in section B, case study based questions. Look, this assertion reasoning question and case study based question, these are the different questions as compared to the previous year's paper. But case study questions, 2 questions, attempt any 4 subparts from each questions. Each subpart carries 1 mark, so 4 marks each, 2 question, total marks 8. This is section B. In the section C, short answer questions 9, each question carries 2 marks, so total marks 18. Slightly more explanation is required in the section D questions. They are also short answer question, 5 questions, 3 marks each and weightage is 15. Section E is as usual as it was in the previous year papers. 3 questions, internal choices and 5 marks each, so total 15. In this way, the total marks are 70. Now, as per the topic, what is the weightage of the marks? I have given the name of the topic. Electric charges and fields, electric potential and capacitance, current, electricity. This total portion is of 16 or 17 marks. What I have written, 1 or 2 marks may vary from this portion to this. Similarly, moving charges and magnetism and matter, electromagnetic induction and alternating currents. From this total whole magnetism, 16 marks. EM waves, tell here first book of NCERT. Maybe EM waves portion asked with atoms and nuclei with this portion, so this may be of 12 marks. So, in this way, EM waves, if 4 marks is there, ray optics and wave optics total 18 marks, dual nature of radiation and matter including atoms, nuclei, this 8 marks and semiconductor electronics 7 marks. So, again how the 70 marks they are divided among different topics I have discussed. Let us see section wise description of the board paper, which is expected like that I am going to discuss. Section A questions, which are very short answer question. I will read the question and solve. So, be ready with pen and paper. The first question says, a current of 5 ampere flows through an electric appliance of resistance 44 ohm. Calculate the energy consumed by the appliance in 5 minutes. What are the given values? Current of 5 ampere, question 1. So this I is 5 ampere. Resistance of the appliance is 44 ohm. So this is 44 ohm, and energy consumed you have to calculate in 5 minutes. So T is 5 minutes. What is the energy consumed? Heat energy consumed. Look, first of all you see the unit, and what is the formula for energy consumed? H. You know, I square RT. Put the value and solve with proper units. So this is 5 into 5 into 44 into 5 into 60, because 5 into 60 it will be time in seconds. This total energy 125 into 60 into 44. So you will find here this answer as 3.3 into 10 to the power 5, and what will be the unit? Joule. 1 mark question. This is the formula you have to learn. Second question, not second, it is the choice given. This is given, a car has a fresh storage battery of EMF 12 volt and internal resistance 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 ohm. So choice question, internal resistance and EMF is given, EMF 12 volt, internal resistance 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 ohm. Okay. The starter motor draws a current of 90 ampere. Find the terminal voltage of the battery when the starter is on. Current drawn is 90 ampere during starting. Then what is the terminal voltage? That is V. Look, you know the expression V equal to E minus IR when the battery gives the current. Then this is the terminal voltage, this is EMF. Simply, if you know this relation, put the value. This 12 minus 90 into 5 into 10 to the power minus 2. What will be this? 450, 10 to the power minus 2, that is 4.5. 12 minus 4.5, what is this? This will be 7.5 volt. Okay. Now the question number 2. Why is a potentiometer preferred over a voltmeter in measuring the EMF of a cell? Now this is the practical based question 2. Potentiometer measures the EMF of a cell when at the null point position, when no current is drawn by the cell. What happens when you connect a cell with the battery? If you take the battery and connect the voltmeter with the battery, if you connect the voltmeter with the battery, it will give deflection to its needle by drawing some amount of current. So some amount will be drawn by the cell. Then will it give the EMF? What is EMF? EMF is the terminal potential difference, V equal to E, when current drawn by the cell is 0, by the voltmeter is 0. No current is given by the cell. Here voltmeter will draw some current, so it will not read EMF. And potentiometer is, we take the observation at the null point position, so potentiometer gives the EMF of the cell or battery. Question number 3. Write the principle at which moving coil galvanometer works. Simple one line answer. Whenever a current carrying coil placed in magnetic field, it experiences a torque. This line you have to learn. So galvanometer principle. This was the third question, that principle of moving coil galvanometer. Okay. Next question, fourth question. The instantaneous current from an AC source is, I am writing the fourth question here. It is given I equal to 5 sine 314t. What is RMS current? You know, AC current. What we have read here, that I is I naught sine omega t. Then compare these two expressions. IRMS is asked. What is known here by comparison? I naught is 5. Then what is IRMS? IRMS is I naught upon root 2. That is 5 upon root 2 ampere. So in this way, 1 marks question. Look the next 1 mark question. That is also the choice of this question. Then next one. In this question, question number 4, the other question is in the choice given that what is the value of power factor in a series LCR circuit at resonance? What happens in series LCR circuit at resonance? The circuit becomes purely resistive. Then impedance Z, what it will become? You know, minimum, and power factor cos phi will become maximum. Phase difference between current and voltage 0. And what is power factor? You know, power factor is cos phi, and cos phi equal to cos 0 equal to 1. This was the question choice of this. Now come to the question number 5. A charged particle oscillates about its mean position with a frequency of 10 to the power 9 Hertz. What is the frequency of the EM waves produced? You know, what is the frequency of EM waves produced? Same as the frequency of the oscillatory charged particle. Then what will be answer? 10 to the power 9 Hertz. Some question this question is asked in another way, that how the EM waves are produced by the oscillatory charged particle. So the frequency produced is also same. Next question, question number 6. In Young's double slit experiment, how is the angular fringe width affected if the screen is moved closer to the plane of the slits? Now, all of you know the fringe width given by beta equal to lambda d upon d. But read the question. Angular fringe width is asked. You know, angular fringe width is angular fringe width, that is lambda by d. So if distance capital D between the screen and slits, plane of the slits, is changed, then beta fringe width will change as per the D, but this lambda by d angular fringe width will not be affected. Come to the next question, question number 7. Again, not 7, in this question also a choice is given, so or question, this question number 6 is same. If a wave undergoes refraction, what will be the phase change? Learn, in refraction, no change of frequency, no change of phase. Lambda, that is wavelength, decreases, speed decreases. So learn, there will be no change of phase in refraction. Now come to the sixth question, the 7th question. What is the significance of the negative energy of electron in the orbit? This question is from the topic atoms. You know, electron revolve around the nucleus. The total energy of electron is negative. Question is why? What will be your answer? Total energy negative means the electron is bound to the nucleus due to electrostatic force of attraction. So this is the significance of total energy being negative. Next question, I read the question 7. Total energy of electron negative y. Okay, and I discussed the answer. Because of electrostatic force of attraction, it shows the electron is bound to the nucleus. Now question 8. A heavy nucleus contains number of neutrons more than number of protons. Why? You know, neutron is heavier than proton, slightly heavier. Also chargeless particle. Among proton and proton, electrostatic force of repulsion will act. And within the size of nucleus, if number of protons will be more, then appreciable repulsion will also exist there. And if neutrons will be more, then electrostatic force of largest force of attraction, that is nuclear force, will be there. So for the stability of the nucleus, what happens? Number of neutrons more than number of protons. So why? The question is number of neutron greater than number of protons in a heavy nucleus. I have discussed answer just now. Okay. Now the next question, how does the conductivity of a semiconductor change with rise in temperature? You know, semiconductor at room temperature, very few number of electrons, and if the temperature is raised, more and more number of free electrons will be available, so more will be the conductivity. So what is the question number 9? How will you write? The effect of temperature on the conductivity of semiconductor. This question says, how does the conductivity of semiconductor change with rise in temperature? And what answer we have discussed? The conductivity increases. Okay. Next question, which type of biasing is used in a photodiode to detect a light signal? Learn the PN junctions, their applications. So in the case of photodiode, which biasing is used? Reverse biasing. So question 10, which biasing, I am writing in short, which biasing in photodiode? What will be the answer? Reverse biasing. Okay. So in this way, these are the 10 questions which are very short. Now see the question 11, 12, 13, 14. Two statements are given. Statement number 1 called assertion, statement number 2 called reason. A and R. Select the correct answer for these questions. To the question given from the options, you have to select from the A, B, C and D. What are A, B, C and D? Look, A, both A and R are true and R is correct explanation of A. What is the meaning of this question? Two statements will be given and as per the two statements, 4 options are given. A option says both statements are true. One statement A, other statement R. Assertion and reasoning, both are true, but reasoning is not the correct explanation of A, assertion. Second says both A and R are true, both the statements are true, but R is not correct the explanation of A, reasoning. C option says A is true but R is false, and D option is A is false, R is true. Look the question. Question number 11. these two statements. A, assertion, the energy of a charged particle moving in a uniform magnetic field doesn't change. Reasoning, work done by a magnetic field on the charge is 0. Now, in these questions, deep knowledge, proper understanding is required. Not only knowing the formula, not only knowing the just any thought about any question, if you are having that, you have learnt only, you are not knowing fully how to use it. So how to apply particular formula, what is the reason behind that? That's why assertion and reasoning part. What is the assertion? Energy of a charged particle moving in a uniform magnetic field doesn't change. What is your opinion? How will you decide? We have read cyclotron, we have read force on a moving charged particle in magnetic field. What is the formula for force? You know, force is given by Lorentz force for the charged particle is QV cross B. Now you know all these. Force is perpendicular to V and B. It is given moving in uniform magnetic field doesn't change. What? Energy. Energy, work done, they are same. Work done depend force dot displacement. If force and velocity they are perpendicular, will be there work done? No. Will be there change in energy? No. So look here, both A and R, they are true or not? So in this way, in the given question there are two lines. You have to read properly, you have to apply your mind how to say that whether this one is correct, this one is correct. Both are explaining, R is explaining A properly as per the option A, or R is not explaining as per the option, whatever the option are given. What is your opinion here? Tell me, what is your answer? Out of these A, B, C, D, answer is A, because both A and R, they are true, as well as if work done is 0, then there will be no change of energy. That means R is the correct explanation of A. So what is the answer? You have to write A. Okay. 1 mark will be awarded after this analysis. So you have to not only learn the relations but also to analyze, to apply them. Similarly, read the question number 12. This is the answer A for the 11th question. 12th question. As we move in the direction of current in the circuit, the current decreases. This is the assertion given in statement number 1. B. As we move in the direction of current, the potential decreases. Look how simple these two statements, but you should know what is your understanding behind the current flowing in a circuit. This question is based on that fact. You know, any of the experiments you have done, Ohm's law or any wire in which the current is flowing. Okay, how will you see here that suppose this is the battery and the current is flowing through a resistor. What happens? Current always flow in the direction of fall of potential difference. Then this, as we move in the direction of current, potential decreases. It is true. What about A? Current decreases. In this, the total current will remain constant. You can't say for the current. So what will be the option out of these A, B, C, D? A is not correct, B is correct. That is, this not B, this is reasoning the R. So A is false, R is true. Then what will be the correct option? D. So this answer is D. So learn, these 11 to 14 questions are new. In the coming examination, these 4 questions will be of such pattern. So you have to practice. Let us see question 13 and 14. In the question 13, the first statement assertion is nuclear density is almost same for all nuclei. Second statement, size of nucleus proportional to A to the power 1 by 3. Now in the topic nuclei, we have seen this statement that nuclear density, how the nuclear density is given? Nuclear density is given by rho equal to mass upon volume. Mass is nuclear mass. Then how will you write? If the atomic mass is A, then m is the mass of one nucleon, then volume of the nucleus 4 upon 3 pi r naught cube into A. Learn this relation we have seen in the nuclei topic. Then this A and A is cancelled. So nuclear density is same for all nuclei because it is independent of A. This A part is correct. Size of nucleus is directly proportional to A to the power 1 by 3. This is not the correct explanation for this line. How will you find here this reasoning size of nucleus directly proportional to A to the power 1 by 3 cube root of A? This is not the correct explanation for this assertion. This is correct that density is same for all nuclei. Then which option will be correct? Look here, this B. Both A and R are true, but R is not correct explanation of A. Okay, so what will be the answer here? The part B. Next question. If the whole apparatus in Young's double slit experiment is immersed in water, the fringe width decreases. Tell true or false. Look, what is the formula for fringe width? Lambda d upon d, and in water lambda decreases, so fringe width decreases. Yes, so this A is correct. The wavelength of light in water is more than that of air. Just now we have seen wavelength decreases, it is written here more, then this is wrong. Select the proper option. A is true, B, R is false. So look here, this is C. A is true, but R is false. So what is the answer here? C. So in this way, learn the relations formula regarding any of the topic, but how to apply. If you have proper understanding, then how to apply these relations in various statements, and whether both are correctly matching as per the options given, then you will get good marks. Discuss today section A and especially 11, 12, 13, 14, 4 questions of the new pattern. We will discuss section B in the next video. Please give your opinion in the comment box and stay connected with me. Thank you.